Who is George Peterson? A bodybuilder. He fell in love with the sport and the art of bodybuilding, and never looked back from there. With the Arnold being 3 weeks away, I mean, I'm just as focused as I was when it was 12 weeks away. Like when I focus on something, I'm laser focused right from the beginning to the end. I mean, if anything, I would say my focus is amplified now. Because we're at the home stretch. We're honing in. It's almost time to show what we've been working on for the last 12 weeks. So I'm very excited about it, and I'm very determined. We want to win before the show even starts. And this is where you win, here in the gym. This is where you win. So we win here, we win there. Let's get it. I usually hit calves twice a week, and I recommend that for anybody who has a body part that they want to, try to bring up, because calves is always an area I always wanted to, bring up. So I hit it twice a week rather than one to give it that extra push. On the first day I hit it, I usually go, as heavy as I, pretty much can by still getting high reps. And on the second day, I go a little lighter and just, focus on the good squeeze of it, make sure I'm going all the way down, all the way up. Because when you're hitting calves, you want to, imagine yourself as a ballerina. You know how a ballerina goes all the way up on their toes? You want to kind of envision yourself doing the same thing when you're hitting your calves, so you can really get that deep contraction in them, There's a lot of different philosophies out there when it comes to training calves, A lot of people feel like you don't need heavy weight. Some people feel like you do need heavy weight. I'm a firm believer that the calves is like any other muscle, and you have to give them time to rest like you would any other day, any other muscle. So that's why I just train them twice a week, and I make sure there's ample time in between the days. So the first time I train them will be on a Monday, and then the next time will be on a Thursday. So that's ample time to give my calves enough recovery time, because after I hit them on Monday, they're so sore, there's no way I'll be able to hit them again on Tuesday or Wednesday. By Thursday, they're recovered enough where I can hit them again. But like I said, I don't go super heavy on this day. It's lighter, more focused on the actual movement and getting a good squeeze. And so right now is where you have to bring out the mental toughness, because I'm very depleted right now, feeling very tired, very drained, because this week my carbs have been super low. Less than 50 grams carbs per day, which is hardly anything. So, so it's rough, but this is the time when it's supposed to get rough. It's the suffering that basically takes you to that next level. Not everybody's willing to suffer, but I am. All right, guys, so we just completed our calf workout. Now we're about to get into some shoulders. It's the main event of this workout. So let's get it. We're gonna start with some warm-ups. Start about 50 pounds. The first exercise is gonna be dumbbell seated presses. So I always usually start with this exercise. My workouts typically don't change that much, because once I found a good routine that worked for my body, I pretty much stick with it. The only thing that varies is, the amount of weight that I use depending on, my calorie intake. So about to get into some seated dumbbell presses and get these shoulders going. Let's get it. At this point in prep, I can honestly say that every single second of the day, I'm thinking about my prep and I'm thinking about this show. That's how focused I am. And everything else kind of takes a back seat towards it. There's sacrifices involved, in your personal life, relationships. It's hard to develop a relationship with someone when you have to be so focused on yourself, But I'm at the point where I'm not even concerned about that. There's only one thing I'm concerned about, and that's bringing my absolute best yet to the Arnold Classic stage. Everything else could wait. In order to be the best at anything, it comes with the territory. There has to be a certain level of selfishness. You have to sacrifice. It's just it just kind of comes with the territory. Another reason why I'm okay with sacrificing those type of things is because certain opportunities in life don't come often. And a lot of times you have to seize that opportunity You know, and for all you know, you can only have like maybe one chance to do something great. So if you have that chance, take it. You know, a lot of these other things, you know, that a lot of people feel like matter, they can wait. You know, there's always time to develop relationships. There's always time to hang out with your friends. There's always time to, you know, go out and party and stuff like that. You know, but when it comes to doing something that's truly great, that, you know, where you can put your name in the history books and, you know, things of that nature, you got to take that. You got to take that while it's there, because that will not be around every day. Trust me. Did I ever tell you guys I used to want to be a rapper back in the day? I never mentioned that before, right? I did. Yo, check it. We over here doing some lateral raises. I'm dieting right now. My body's going different phases. I'm so depleted, I don't know what day it is, but I'm just gonna keep it up, because that's what I say it is. My name is George P. the Bull, but I ain't full of bull. All right, that's it. That's all y'all get for free. You know, at work, I like to be a jokester. I like to be a clown, you know, make everybody laugh and everything. You know, but, and because everybody expects that of me, when they see me come into the building, everybody's ready to joke around and laugh. Nowadays, when I walk into the building and people want to joke around, I just have this serious face and they think something's wrong with me, you know? Because it's just when you just have this lack of energy, I don't have it in me to be that clown the way I normally am, you know? But that's just how it is.
We got 2019 Arnold Classic champion.
And
2019 Arnold Classic champion.
boom,
But
the boy Physique right here.
I told George in the gym like 2 months ago, dude, go to Arnold, win that shit, shake hands with Arnold, get that Arnold feel good, you know, energy, and take that and win the Olympia. And that's what you're gonna do, bro.
Yo, let me say something. Me and this guy, we go way back. We both competed at the 2012 Metropolitan. He won the overall in men's physique. I won the overall in bodybuilding.
Yeah.
So me and him go way back. And let me tell you something. You're gonna be looking at the 2019 men's physique Arnold Classic champion right here.
Yeah.
And then on to the Olympia, right?
Fuck yeah, baby.
Boom. Boom. Get it, brother.
Yeah, I just spoke to Steve. He wants to figure out how to spell your last name so he doesn't spell the name wrong on the trophy. Whoever has the name on the trophy, bro.
These are those moments where you have to really dig deep, you know? It doesn't get any easier from here, it just gets harder. But you just gotta overcome, dig deep and overcome. That's what makes a champion a champion. You know, overcoming. You know? I think there was a quote out there from Muhammad Ali. And I don't remember the exact quote, but to paraphrase it said something about how he hated the training session. He hated what he had to do to become the best, but he did what he had to do to become the best, you know, at the end of the day. So I guess you call it a love-hate relationship. But no matter how hard this gets, I love it. Recon 1, baby. The highest state of readiness. And trust me, we ready.